This is the song. I didn't expect to find it after just the third advertisement.
Looks like we're in luck. We're done already.
Do you mind if I finish watching this videotape here?
Be my guest. But most of the latter part is just ads. Is there a specific scene you want to watch?
Not really. It's just that, well, I've suddenly found myself drawn to those advertising phrases I haven't heard for ages. Here's a little secret. I'm really good at memorizing advertising slogans. During my childhood, TV was off limits for me, except for that half hour after dinner when I joined my family to watch the news together. But I had no interest in the news back then. Instead, I was more interested in the ads that came after it. So, I started playing a game, memorizing the advertising slogans with my family.
Memorizing advertising slogans.
It was just a little memory training game to them. But for me, it was a way of getting to watch the ads just a little longer. Rather than listening to me explain it, why don't you give it a try, since we have the chance? As for the rule, you take the remote. You can press pause at any time. Then, I'll recite the next line of the ad slogan.
Those ads are pretty old. Are you sure you... Pause. Serena, what's the ad slogan?
Easy peasy. This is an ad for the focus camera, and the next line is, "Whatever matters to you is our focus."
Okay, pause. I deliberately picked a...
A picture like this can only be Cap and Cow, who sits on a hat, emerges from the milk to recite his next line.
Did you just moo? Like a cow?
I didn't throw it in just for fun. It's part of the slogan. Cap and Cow, who sits on a hat, emerges from the milk to recite his next line. Moo, I command you to grow up fast. Again, I'm just trying to replicate it as faithful.
If even that didn't faze you, it's time to play the trump card. I'll play the ad at double speed backwards.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but I'm afraid that won't make it any more difficult in this. You smell good? I smell good.
Amazing! You...
It feels like I've watched... Manager?
Oh no! I must have accidentally...
Does this mean that the original content will be deleted?
It's not just deleting the original content. This VCR has more functions than you might think.
Connected to the
Give me a moment.
You smell good? I smell good. Everyone smells good.
Looks like you've got it. The videotape has become Black LP Player, Rena's Commentary Edition.
It would appear so.
Moo, I command you to grow up fast.
Coincidences like this don't happen every day.
I get...
I can't...
Keep it.
It's rare we get to capture a precious moment like this. It's worth more than other...
I see your point. In that still, please don't show it to anyone else. How about I rent the tape indefinitely? You've done so much for me already. Please put my name on the rental list. And, if possible...
Since you put it like that, I can't argue. I'll write your name down. Take good care of the tape.
Don't worry. I might even take it out once in a while.
Hello?
Whatever you see.
Huh? I'll show you my real value this time.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Let's keep this advantage. Got one for complaints. Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No. It should be enlightenment within? Oh! Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Jingming! Oh, finally got it right? Looks like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep? The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day. I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted.
close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
The path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line. You're right! Yeah! The enemy looks kinda tough. Call forwarding! Does one for complaints!
I'm on it.
Is it my shift again? The enemy looks kinda tough. The winning pieces are in place. Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
There's a control panel over there. Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
Is it my shift again?
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
Seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one here.
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow up! So long. Why so quiet? This bridge.
Belle, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved he always let me win. Back and on that day, 10 years ago, there was a figure. Tall, the figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us.
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized.
Is that so?
Let's keep going.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Wish we'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
I'm here.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Rapid flashes! My turn now? I'm gonna do my best! Is it one for complaints? For complaints? Too late for that! Dial 2 for a chat!
Dial it, leave it to me. Make the earth tremble!
I won't let you down.
Sword skyward! She mind as one.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely...
Time truly is relentless. Just tangle wind whistling through these empty windows.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banye.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
I don't know where you come from. And this old lady can't. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
What do you need me to do? Yeah, is it forward?
That was a vision of my brother. And Sarah?
This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. But I'm not sure how it works, or how accurate they are. If that is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond this door.
The way my brother spoke, and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but my brother must have had other motives.
I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang. And I trust Senior Ye too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet.
Yeah. They went through this door.
It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now, how I'm afraid of forgetting his voice. We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary. Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember. When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider the other ways to get through. Okay?
All right, I'll check other places.
Go on. Hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
Ugh, it's so quiet here. It's getting
Quiet, I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even a scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipe. Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful?
I asked first.
Thanking their killer. Maybe, or perhaps, it marks the end of revenge? Making the killer live on with theirs another. Sometimes, only by dying yourself can the person you care about most.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why keep moving forward with a broke? No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. It's you.
Banyu Shifu?
I think I just heard a strange...
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned before? If it's back again, is something off here?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direct. Strange white flowers? Weird voices? Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper in. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction.
In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dylan and Banyu Shifu? This close feeling like I'm being watched is all too familiar.
I'll back you up. Watch closely. This is the real deal. The enemy looks kind of tough. Watch closely. This is the real deal. Looking plain? Too late for that. Ethereal,
Not this far, together!
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. Let me gauge what it's capable of. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students. My move. Time to charge now. Break! Got one for complaints.
Annihilate!
Surprise, surprise!
What enough?
My turn now? I'm gonna do my best. Today's work order? Kick some butt!
Dylan, leave it to me.
Charge now! I call this move Funny Slice Combo! The verdict is... take much. I call this move Funny Slice Combo. It's time.
Creator's voice. The creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, the monster sheltered its illusion. But it's more devastating than an outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's...
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Everyone's gone ahead already.
Those people were just talking about...
Don't be scared. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's...
Evacuate! Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing. All right, fair and square. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
This is the end. It's too late. All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You are already dead, and I'm going to die.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna...
I should have evacuated it. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell? And those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots.
Draw lots? Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hall.
Over here! This way!
Follow, please! What I have to tell that medium and those people from the outside! They're lying!
How could this happen? Where's that old witch? Where?
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who?
Dylan! Dylan!
How could this happen?
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dylan! 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 I'm fine. Dylan, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? But why is the voice... You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area?
A voice like my own? The case was sealed by Shifu herself. That's
even more interesting. Who knows why it's here, but whatever.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunque Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd come across something like that weird Maya.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. But please, believe me. I don't have any solid proof yet, but my brother... We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do.
Xiaoguang... We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important...
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be...
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang.
Morning.
What? Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior.
All right.
Present, Senior. I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own. The weather's really nice today. Wanna go then? Yeah, it's always packed. They've got the hottest gossip, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiaoguang? I once came here for a banquet with some big shots. But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonveil Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Well, would you like...
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist?
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs.
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
From Senior of Yunkwei Summit, the heavens themselves, planning to eradicate the remnants of the Exalted. And at long last, his opportunity arrived. With every ounce of his strength, he unleashed a single devastating strike. Summit stands tall by Yixuan Shufu's strength alone. Oh, no, no, no! When it comes to the younger...
So?
I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they...
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, and at the end...
Whoa! Spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet. Yum Cha Sin always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make your...
Xiaoguang, you even know?
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunkwei Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, but at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my, first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even he taught me so much. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. An elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others? Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
At a time like this, you feel more like the senior. I've got to do better as your senior so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all. Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right.
Junior Bell, Xiaoguang!
You're back!
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists. Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO. She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident. But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either. Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start. So you think there's something fishy here too? It's just a guess. And I wouldn't dare spread anything that sounds like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out. Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Waifei Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here.
Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is... to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key...
Yeshuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems...
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds. What if you find the array with them and get Banyu to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? What's wrong?
No, it's just... as the one responsible for retrieving the core.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has...
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans. Let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly! A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature... Dial in. As a Krampus judge.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me. I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is... Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. Looks like someone else wants Banyu gone.
What do you mean?
That's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily until I figure out who's trying to use us. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. As for the truth about Banyu I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies or cover-ups.
Please, come this way. There's something I want to discuss.
What is it, Banyu Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay?
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But Banyu Shifu, I've been thinking, treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of the Qingming sword, the rest of us, we should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we...
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you...
My own... But tell me, Banyu Shifu, don't you You think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable? While you stood by and watched her parents... Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0. One of Tops's secret machines built for and by suppressing. The most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was Tops's sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, Tops discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous. People trusted him. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and back when you went to Siloon Bay looking for survivors. Why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such... Banyue Shifu?
The marks from the past can't be erased.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, suppress the miasma at all costs, the absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Is it that kind, gentle mask you wear? Is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test?
Ah, there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand?
I'll be right there.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him. Key? According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need, he fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure it now.
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt-trip Banyue Shifu into...
Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you, there's something about him I need to verify. As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth, no matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure that the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth?
You're not as naive as you look, Faithin. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banyue Shifu for now.
Xiaoguang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiaoguang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang, you will be free.
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye.
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he always had in his strokes. And then there's the content itself.
Yeah, Senior Ye might not even know you're in Wi-Fi right now, and he suddenly sent you a letter? Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
That's too cruel for him.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous, but I want to choose my own path. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more.
I'm not here to talk you out of this, whether it's into the abyss.
Why is it that words this heavy can still...
Alright, everything's ready! A special thanks to Bee Lion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own. Ooh, try this, Dylan. Oh, you even paid me, Lion? Look at your paws. They're all greasy. You can't eat. Or Spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head. Crispy outside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. I'm glad everyone likes them.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could
Xiaoguang, your cooking...
Yeah, it's...
Though I have to say...
Dylan, since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire?
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator.
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location.
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Sontao? We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight,
Belle, we don't have time to wait for Shifu in the...
Got it. Then let's get going. Wise, we'll leave Senior Sontao to you and V-Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eels will be waiting for you there. I'll go tell... Remember, Belle.
Relax, Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the secret.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone?
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you.
Came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. Already here?
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Fall back behind me!
Ning Qian must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released.
You finally made it!
Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array. Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on—
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can still hear us? Vanya?
Belle, Fairy and—
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been...
One on my end. Looks like it's up top. Yushu Shifu's Qingming bird? Could it have been trying to send a message? Once we rescue Banyue, we should tell everyone about this. Three down. It's all up to Xiao Guang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. The verdict is unforgivable! Got one for complaints! It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead. Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging in to die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
The sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once Ning-Chen is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along? It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please, take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you look at what you've done? Remember.
A machine. Never. Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play.
Sis?
He's so stubborn. But hey, just be patient with him, okay?
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the...
Correct.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their... Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth just trying to run away? The real way to this human form with them live. Keep going. This is my final verdict.
Ninja.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, and not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become a human. Tylan is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead you. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting...
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness...
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? It's been so long as no match found in the database you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the creator as a gift. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter.
Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Hello? Hey there, Delulu. Hey, I'll show you my real... Let's take a...
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay? I'll give you a hand. Yeshunguang of Yunquai Summit, heeding your summons.
O supreme and sacred creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe.
Sarah, my most faithful servant, abandon the remnants of the mortal Traverse life and death. Brilliance.
So this is the Exaltus creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guan and the others are drawn in too deep. Foul my ass! Be gone!
Finally.
It's a good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now.
Our team. Wait. Don't leave. Please. Safe. Oh.
Lock the blood.
What?
There's
No.
How many times have I already told you there has
This presence, it's grown even stronger. That creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother, wait for me! Brother!
Xiao.
What is this? I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother! I refuse to lose anyone important to me again!
Twisted being. Could it be the creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice?
Fortunately, my most devoted follower has accomplished what I have foreseen, paving the way for my descent into this world.
As for Ye Shuyan, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk! Once you're gone, it'll all be over!
The measure of steel slices the world through.
Let this sword array send you away! Gotta take it for a tap! Nothing plain. Too late for that!
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
unstoppable! My spirit soars in the sky!
Mountain floor!
And winds howl in the heavens! The Yeshunguang of Yunquei Summit, breaking all illusions!
The measure of steel slices the world through!
Hello? This is meant for you! Smash them! My will, and winds howl in the heavens! Let this sword array send you away!
Draw the sword. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice! How long? You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it! How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly.
I am Sun Guang, wielder of the Qingming Sword of Yunquei Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiao Guang. I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
It's Casa! This way, quickly! Nando, have a rest!
Just leave it to me.
How's this for an entrance? Damn materials! So that's where you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It'd be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out.
Is it time for my solo? Proxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
show's already started. Together, let's create... Watch this! Woohoo! Medium light side! Not yet! Angel Ultimate! It's fantasy time!
I think this place is the storage area?
It's the exit! Let's go! Are we going? I'm ready, huh? Watch out! Together, let's create... that! Get it! What? Get closer! Not the closer now. There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain?
What did they hook you up with? It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before. Thanks for the support! Xiaoguang, how are you feeling?
It feels like...
Right, where's my brother? What happened?
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind.
Right. There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further. Which is why, when the creator, or rather that...
Which 4 area?
We can only locate...
Yeah. Coincidentally...
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh.
That's not the strangest part. What's really...
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonant signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one? It's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
Four resonating signals. There must...
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the creator. Might have just been whatever it is, it's still out.
I will also investigate.
With Krampus and Banyue Shifu helping...
Are you here to criticize me, Senior Joe? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, the orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data, but as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also...
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is as for retrieving said core. Don't worry, I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call...
Huh?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information, in the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core. Aside from the old folks from Tops, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications, which gradually transformed him from a killing machine.
You sure know how to wiggle out of it. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to not... But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable, and so, after all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right?
I'll still be relying on you to help me. Banyue, the path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
On the day I secretly snuck into Sweebian Temple, I saved a chubby cat. The next time I came to the temple, the day we went to Yamcha, I was...
It's getting late. I'm alright. We were talking about school.
Hey, no.
Oh, I'm up. I'm coming out.
Did you hear that? It sounded like it came from the
Let's go check it out. The sound's coming from the academy. Better take a look.
Hello? Can anyone... That voice. So, top of it. Oh, you see, I'll get...
According to...
What do we do now, Norma?
You see that camera up ahead? Switch the view to over there.
Now what, Norma?
See that device on the left side of the door? You can open the door with that.
The door's open. Let's head down and check on Norma.
Yes, it worked! Belle, Wise, thank you guys! See? The proxies are super dependable.
These Bangbu, are they gonna be okay?
They're my test assistants. They got caught in the blast too, but don't worry, I've already looked them over. They'll recover soon. Unfortunately though, the place is a mess now. Let's move them upstairs and air this place out.
There's still a risk of a secondary blast. All unauthorized personnel step back. I'll go in first.
That voice. Oh no, I just attracted the worst possible person. Hurry!
I knew it was you. Researcher Norma. Causing a huge commotion at the academy in the dead of night. I knew it was you.
Secret.
Airspace Patrol and I may be used to this sort of thing, but lately tensions are high. Even small disturbances can set people on edge. Being energetic is not a bad thing, but for now, try to rein in those brilliant ideas of yours.
Wait, Secret. I was conducting a very serious technical adjustment. This was a pre-stress test for tomorrow's Logic Core trial.
Logic Core? Researcher Norma, you should be glad none of my patrol units are Bangbu. If they saw you tinkering with Logic Cores again, they would start wondering whether what's inside them is a core or a bomb.
Sorry. We really didn't mean to cause such a mess this late at night. But the cause of the accident wasn't the logic core you were talking about. It was due to the lab equipment. I think there's been a misunderstanding.
And you are ESD's transfer students, right? Wait, ESD's transfer students? Does that technically make them imports?
Wait. What's going on? Why is she smiling like that? It's weird and kinda ominous. And her vibe is intense. If I answer honestly, she won't do anything to me and Norma, right? Yes, that's us.
Your clarification is duly noted. Please forgive my misunderstanding. Still, while we're here, I have a bit of advice for you. Rose Califer is top secret. It's not the type of place that gets a lot of visitors. And certainly not ones unfamiliar with how things work here. So be careful. Don't get yourselves tangled up in trouble that you don't understand.
Trouble we don't understand?
Sorry I'm late. Secret, I take full responsibility. I failed to keep an eye on Norma.
You don't need to apologize for me, Valley.
All right, Norma. Go take care of things in your lab.
Okay.
We're already conducting a full internal review of the logic core safety concerns. We'll give everyone a clear answer soon. Norma can be a bit unfocused at times, but when it comes to technical work, she's never careless. Secret, I trust my judgment of my colleagues I work day and night with.
Lady Valina, I don't doubt your capability or your sincerity. But I do expect this logic core issue to be resolved soon. If this ends up as an interpolation at a time like this, it won't go well for anyone. I'll keep my people in line. At the very least, nothing unverified or damaging to the ESD will be allowed to spread within airspace patrol. You have my word.
Thank you. Belle, Wise, I'm sorry. Judging by your expressions, I can more or less guess what just happened. That was Secret, Deputy Director of the Rose Kayla for Airspace Patrol. Keeping the island safe is her responsibility. It wasn't anything personal. In a way, she's something of a legend around here. It's sort of hard to explain, but you'll understand in time. For now, just know she's not a bad person.
We understand. But what was that about the logic core she mentioned? It sounds like the ESD is dealing with something pretty serious.
In simple terms, Norma led the development of a new generation of logic cores to improve the Bangbu stability in high-risk environments. But recently, activity in Scommel Hollow has become unusually intense. 8 units equipped with the new cores were severely corrupted and lost during related missions. Because of that, people have started questioning whether the new cores are truly safe.
I see. I'm not a researcher, but my brother and I...
Thank you for your concern. We do have our challenges, but this is still part of the ESD's work, and I trust the cores Norma developed. You're our guests. Right now, the most important thing is for you to rest and be ready for tomorrow's treatment.
Got it. Thank you.
It's getting late. Please, get some sleep. Though, if you could offer Norma a bit of comfort, I would truly appreciate it.
We should speak with Norma before we head back.
You won't change my mind. Oh, hey, it's you guys.
Are you okay?
Me? I'm fine, I'm fine. Getting scolded by Secret's been on my risk radar for ages. And hey,
Thanks for backing me up in front of Sigrid. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I'll prove my results are solid soon enough. Besides, being hated by Bangbu... Well, it's kind of been our department's thing for a while now.
Wait, you're hated by Bangbu? Aren't you guys supposed to be their support department?
Yeah, well, announcing retirement to the Bangbu is part of our job too. Simply put, after a certain number of service years, the Bangbu leave the island to live out the rest of their time in New Eridu, the place you're familiar with. The ones handling Rosetta data wear out faster, so their service life is even shorter. And since the entire island is classified, they have to undergo a full memory wipe before going to New Eridu, like a complete reset. For them, it's basically like dying once. Everything important to them just disappears.
Can't believe there's such a harsh rule. Wiping memory.
Yeah, they've given a lot to this island. But with current tech, there's still no real solution. Bangbu are simple, honest little things. And since we're the ones handling retirement, of course they end up resenting us. Hey, it's not that big a deal. Right now, what matters is proving the new logic core is safe. If we can secure that, we can move on to way bigger, more important things. You guys should head back and rest. You've got something important tomorrow. I'll go deal with the lab. And hey, when I come by Amber Hall tomorrow morning, you better not still be in bed.
Since everything's settled now, let's head back, Wise.
Whoa, there it is again, that face of yours. I have a million questions for Norma, but oh, I'm too shy to ask. Go ahead, shoot. You're my assistant now.
So, what exactly happened to the...
Now, please, that's unrelated. An accident? What accident? A genius only... All right. Looks like I'll have to properly walk my assistant through this.
Ugh, I guess I'm not getting out of this.
Like I told you, retired Bangbu who leave Rose Califer head to New Eridu to start over.
Right. Rose Califer's existence is sensitive. So before those retired Bangbu leave, their data gets wiped. Memories included.
Exactly. To keep the secret, the Bangbu forget everything. Their friends, their hobbies, even themselves. They walk away as complete strangers with no connection to who they once were. They gave so much to the development of Rose Califer, and in the end, they're rewarded with something that's basically death by forgetting. That's not fair, so I have to finish the Bangbu memory filtering chip. If the goal is to protect Rose Califer's secrets, then we just remove that part. With my chip, they'll still remember what they love, their happiest moments, and their friends, the names and the story.
But if they forget Rose Califer, yet still remember walking around with a
Oh, please. Memory's like a little beaver. As long as it notices gaps, it'll just go off to fetch whatever it needs to patch them up. You know the type. Like the childhood friend whose name you remember, but everything else is just, all right, Q&A's over. If you want this...
Hold on. One last thing. You still haven't explained what that inactive Bangbu has to do with your Grand Master plan.
Oh, Jake? Yeah, like the others, he volunteered to help me with the project. As for... talking's too slow. I'll pull up Jake's visual logs. know the rest. Those little traitors ditched me and left a broken door behind. I was stuck in there.
Wait, why'd you stop the recording? It wasn't finished.
Ha! You were hoping to see how I begged Valley in front of all my Bangbu and promised I'd never do unreported experiments again?
You kinda just told me the rest of the
You saw what happened next. The central computing hub failure corrupted some of my little Bangbu. Their code broke down, their data scrambled, and they just shut down. As for the rest, sneaking off to do something big, leaving a puzzle for a genius in the middle of critical research. Still, without them, the central computing hub alone can't sustain my grand project. Which means it's your turn.
I have a part in this? Whoa, I'm gonna walk away now and not come back.
Do you even know whose lab this is? You think you can just... So, I need you to use those brilliant hacking skills of yours. Dive into the corrupted Bangbu data. Once they're restored, more units can get back to repairing the central computing hub. And we can finally start to...
Wow, so I'm carrying the whole mission, huh? Then what exactly are you handling in all this?
Me? I'll be revisiting the chip's architecture. And no, it's not because the last version completely failed to run. It's called refinement. Perfection takes iteration. Anyway, yes, big responsibility, but don't you panic. Jake will be assisting you.
No.
See, among all the crashed units, Jake's the only one with just a simple signal issue. The rest? Full-on code corruption. Which means this little guy is ridiculously strong. I'm betting you two will sync up beautifully.
No.
Exactly. All right, I'm giving a full breakdown of the central computing hub I built, and the repair plane I just designed for you in the Bangbu.
You won't change my mind.
Is that? He's over there!
Simple, right? Fix the corrupted ones.
As expected, my judgment was flawless. You
Sorry to bother you, manager, but
what the? What the?